What is up, man? Happy Friday night, man. Late Saturday morning. I really just woke up from a fat nap, fool. I'm not gonna lie, fully. I should have got on here a little earlier, but I was watching something really wasn't watching. I was watching my live replay, and I ended up dozing off, man. But it's never too late, bro. If you intend to do something, maybe you might have fell asleep, forgot about it. You wake up, man. It should be right on the tip of your mind, man. You gotta get right to it. So that being said, I'm back with the night live, man. A little behind schedule, but what Drake say? Drake said never late is better, but better late than never. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if things, it's like in the sense of receiving something in life, you might want to do it now, but it don't matter if you do it later, or you might want to get it now, but if you get it later, it just might be worth more whatsoever. So that's kind of how I like to look at things, man. I didn't want to be like, oh, some people, if they don't get something right away, it's like the whole thing or concept or whatever is ruined. So I try not to be like that, man. Long as it's not 5 a.m., I'm still energized. I'm more energized now. We gotta crank that live, you heard? The crazier part about this is like, fool, I was so tired. I woke up and, well, actually, I didn't wake up, but I was doing stuff, playing the game most of the day. And then I'm like, man, look, man, I gotta go get me some energy drink. I don't usually drink energy drinks, bro. So I go to the tobacco stores. I gotta get woods. You feel me? I go get the woods. I get a Red Bull. I come home, bro. I eat some food, bro. I eat some nice beans. So my pops made some soaked beans with fish, fire. You know what I mean? So I smashed the food. Boom. After I smashed the food, bro, I was streaming on Facebook Live because I just figured out how to stream the Facebook Live from this app. But I'm streaming the gameplay, so I'm watching the replay, bro, of me playing with one of my homies on the game. Yo, Brian Moss, what's up, Brian Moss? What's the deal? So as I'm watching the replay of me and my homie playing on the game, fam, I just started getting tired, but I just smoked a fat wood. But it's just my body winding down from these past 2 days. But craziest thing about playing with my homie on the game, yo, shout out to Burton Games. What's up? Hey, he go by DMO. Now, DMO, he like, wow. He like, man, YS, you trash. YS, sorry, nigga, YS. He just want to compete with YS, but it's like I bring like a different competitive nature out of this food that I ain't know I did. And we played 1v1. So he got on the game today, and it's crazy because you don't know how much you motivate people from behind the scenes until they tell you, bro. So I've been playing the game with this fool for like at least nine months, bro. But I was playing the game heavy when I wasn't working. So we was really on the game heavy, going at it, talking smack. And I never knew the whole time my boy was incarcerated. You feel what I mean? This man, he been incarcerated the whole time. So when we was playing today, he like, why yes, I'll beat your ass, why yes. So I'm like, man, fool, you wanna fight me? You gotta put some bread up, bruh. I ain't fighting for free. This is how we talk though. He like, man, what why is I'm really like that with the hands, blah, blah, blah. Yo, hello, Alberto. He said friendly fade, Brian Moss. Nah, so I'm like, bet. Man, what? I ain't fighting for free. Yo, ISO XLS, what's up? I'm like, man, yo, put 200 on there, I'll box you. He's like, I bet. I got 200 from you when I get out of jail. So I'm like, you in jail? What you mean you in jail? He like, I'm for real locked up, fool. So I'm like, bro, you really locked up? And you just saying that? He like, wait, I ain't capping you. I'm really down here locked up. So the whole time I'm like, damn, your energy been high, bro. I ain't know you was locked up from how geeked you be when you on a game, turned you be on the game. He like, yeah, bro. I be in here boxing, but I box for real, you know what I mean? I be having to fade dudes in here. So I'm like, bro, that's content. You got a phone in there. You need to record your everyday, day-to-day life when you wake up in the morning. I know you in there, you got routines you follow. We need to see that shit, fool. And he like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like being on the game with you, bro. You one of them dudes, yo, and Rudy, what's up? You one of them dudes that you like push me in the sense of like you be on my head. It's like you tell me to do certain stuff because I've been telling him get on Twitch for a minute. I'm like, yeah, bro, you in prison? Cause this man grown. I'm like, yo, fool, you know how many people on Twitter die to see this content, bro? You are literally in the prime area of your life to where you should showcase a lot of what you're going to. But nah, this really is a good dude, bro. It's just I figured his energy was based on being a hothead, you know what I mean? And I was a hothead, so I could relate. But you know, having a dad that really cool you down. And as I'm talking to him, he like, man, I used to fight everybody, fool. Like to the point my pops put me in boxing. So I'm like, well, shit. If you really like that with the boxing, you need to take this shit serious. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like certain things we're good at, bro. This might be our way out. And I don't know what his situation might have been, what might have happened, but this guy is very entertaining, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man talk a lot of shit, like, and it's fun. It's not like you mad or annoyed. It's like this is a person that has a lot of energy already, but you wouldn't believe this person was in prison from how this person be live, laughing, talking smack. And one thing about bro is like he always comes and turns me up in a sense. He says I turn him up, but he turned me up in a sense because he always want to compete with me in a sense. Like, man, you weak as shit, YS. Sorry, YS, you know what I mean? Like he stay on my heels, but I like that type shit because I'm really like that behind the scenes, bro. Like I'm on your ass, bro. No diddy. I'm talking shit to you. You either fold under the pressure or you kind of turn up off the shit talking. So when he came today, we used to play 1v1. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it come to 1v1, I like to protect my 1v1 record. You feel me? So this applies to a lot of stuff though, like basketball, friggin' 2K, Call of Duty Mobile. It's like, bro, I ain't trying to have a shitty 1v1 record, bro. I like percentages. So back then when we all started the game, you know, I ain't gonna lie. We always all similar skill level in a sense, but bro, it's a point in time where I don't like starting something and not being good, bro. It kind of like pisses me off. So I'm like, nah, bro, I got to get good at this game. So I literally used to watch YouTube videos, fool. Watching YouTube videos taught me a lot of stuff from how to record music, mix master music to playing Call of Duty Mobile like the pros. So I literally used to watch these videos to elevate my play because I used to play with a bunch of people. There was only one person that was really good. His name was Zero. Zero getting MVP all the time if I'm playing with him. I'm not playing with Zero. I'm getting MVP top 3. That's the goal. So when I meet DMO, I went against him. And when I go against you forwards, like, bro, I'm trying to destroy your whole team, bro. I want y'all to go get off the game and be like, yo, I hate this dude, YS. You know what I'm saying? Brian Moss, what's the question? So when I first played this, man, it was like a random rank match. You know, he on the opposite team. I'm smoking everybody on there. He add me up. We team up. So he like, boy, you ass as shit, bro. Who you think you is, bro? I'm like, man, the nigga that just put everybody in your squat down. What's the word? So he like, nah, I rock with you, homie, blah, blah, blah. So we start playing the game together. Then he like, man, play me 1v1, bro. You not even that nice, bro. So fool. We get in 1v1, I'm not playing like the same guy. Keep in mind, when I play with random people, I would say I like that more. Just because it's almost like I got to carry, bro. On a game, when I'm really playing top, I'm dropping average 24 kills, bro. If I'm playing kind of like Dookie, That's probably like a 68, 64% like rating. When I say I'm dropping 24 kills, fool, that's like a 70%, 72, 71% reading. So 24 kills, like it's like putting up 20 points, fool, every game. So this what my mindset was on. It's like, bro, I was trying to kill people fast, bro. Like a fast way of playing. Do, 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 do. But the downfall of playing like that is vulnerability is dying. So once I kind of master this man want to play me 1v1. It's like, yo, bro, I literally had to crush this man 1v1. This man was a sniper. This how I know I'm getting on your in your mind. He's like, man, I'm gonna use the sniper against you, YS. I'm gonna put you down with the sniper. So I'm like, I say that. So we get in a 1v1 private match. Bro, I'm smashing him with the rush. Boom. Because the gun I had shoots so fast. It's like, if you pick it up and you don't know how to shoot that gun, you not gonna like it because it's uncontrollable, bro. It's like it's that's how this shit sound. So I'm spraying this man. So he put a sniper up. He had to go get another fastest gun. It's probably the fastest gun compared to my gun is we fasted. So he bring that gun out. That's like his ace. So I'm spraying him down. So I ended up beating bro like the series was like 2-1. You know what I'm saying? After that, we started playing regular games. So he like, man, you weak as shit, YS. So every time I'm at work, I stream the game for y'all. He'd slide up like, man, give me 1v1. And it's like, nah, bro, I'm at work. I can't be the same YS because at home, I'm a different YS. So I'm at home tonight, get on the game. You old ass nigga YS, what's up, man? I've been thinking about that 1v1. I need that, bruh. I need that. So I'm like, I say that. Let's go. So keep in mind, I'm up 2-1. Bruh, he like, bruh, I'm about to destroy you, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a whole different player now. All that weekend shit you be doing, bruh, it's not gonna happen tonight. So I'm like, all right, for sure. Keep in mind, bro, I'm overly competitive, bro. But one thing I really don't like to do is pop shit too much. You know, I pop shit a little bit, you know what I mean? But the side that you really want with the popping shit comes out in the competition. So we start the game. Start the game. He like, man, you smoke. I'm finna crush you, fry you. Bro, I'm talking about I'm literally on his beam. First game, I bust him like 20-11. He like, man, you a whole YS. I swear you weak as shit, YS. He like, run that shit back. So it's 3-1 now. I'm like, you sure you want to play? He's like, I already know the shit you be on. I know how you play now. Blah, blah, blah. You think you gonna do all that again? I'm like, all right, bet. So we start the second game. I ain't gonna lie. Second game, ain't start out how I wanted. My man's, he was up. He was up like first he was up like 5-2. So I'm like, dang, I gotta come back. So boom, I'm coming back. I start killing him. Boom, then it's 5-4. Then he go up like 10-5. Then I come back again like it's 10-7. It was a point of the game where I'm feeling like, damn, okay, I'm up 3-1. If I let him take this, it's gonna be 3-2. He gonna want to play another one. So I be knowing how my opponents be thinking, gang. So I'm like, I can't lose this, bro. I gotta come back. So I'm like, it's 10-7. Boom. I start killing him. It's like 10-9, and he go up 13-9 or some shit. So I come back again like 13-11. Then it was a pivotal moment. It was like I came back to 14-14. When they got 14-14, his whole play style became different. I'm like, oh no, this match really mattered to him. I got him. So he started hiding different. He started switching his guns. He started doing shit I do. Like, and I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, if I can make him start playing the way I want to play him, I got him. So, bro, I'm like a strategic player, bro. So it's like when you play somebody 1v1, we played on the smallest board. So it's if I kill you right here, ain't no choice for you to come from over there. So when you coming from over there, I'm already over there. It just depends which side you gonna come from. So knowing that it's the right and the left side, which you can come out of the building or the middle, I know what he like to do. He don't want to come through the middle. He want to come through the right of the side, so he can kind of like run at me fast, but pull his gun out. So fool, I'm literally stalking this man. He like, man, after that match, he like, you a hoe. I guess you was waiting on me on the spot. I'm like, dude, you think I'm gonna wait for you to come out the spot? I'm be at the door as soon as you come out, I'm gonna smoke you, gang. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the point where, dude, it was neck and neck. It was 17-16, 16-17, 17-17, 18-18. Then it was 18-18, and this man pulled out late. He really wanted to win, bro. I knew this fact that this match really meant something to him because I did him dirty the first match. I beat him 2011. This match, he really wanted to win. Bro, this man put out a galaxy gun. Not a galaxy gun, bro. It just sent portals in the game, like, boom, boom. So as I'm coming out the spine, all I hear is here, here, here. I'm like, and it's like you can't really fight the galaxy gun because the gunner just suck you in. So I'm in the back spine, like, man, I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, this fool really want to win this match. He put out the galaxy gun? Nah, he switching his loadout. I got this man pressed. So I come out the spine. So I wait for a little bit till he get done with the galaxy gun because you can't use it the whole game. So after he used the galaxy gun for a little bit, fool, I literally run out. I see him laying down and try to snipe me. Jump out, I smoke him. Boom. It was like 19-18. So I'm like, man, knowing what he gonna do, he not gonna rush me for this last kill because he know it's 50-50 if he does. He gonna try to snipe. So I'm like, I know exactly where he gonna be. So gang, I go to the side, and when he come, he go to exactly where I think he gonna be. And he's looking with the sniper this way. But I'm literally to the right side of this man. I just look up and I scope him, boom, boom, kill him. So then we get back to like the screen lobby where we could talk to each other because in 1v1 you can't talk to each other. So when we on the screen lobby, he like, YS, man, I hate playing you, bro. I swear, bro. Like, it's certain shit you be doing, bro, that when you play the game, bro, you don't do that shit. So I'm like, yo, bro, you not like a lot of dudes on the game. If I'm playing you 1v1, I gotta know certain things about you. He like, what you mean? So, for instance, I know the likability of me killing you with your sword, because when dudes had a sword, bro, they be running so fast in the game, and the sword be literally blocking bullets. It's hard to kill people unless you like a melee bot. A melee bot is like dudes that just running around using the gloves or the knife or the spear. I ain't master melee bot. So what dude would do is like he knew he couldn't rush me straight because I smoking. So he'd be doing all this, running around with the sword. And then when he got in distance, he would pull out the gun. But when he would do that, I would just use this gravity thing to smoke him because the gravity thing smoke whoever in proximity unless you jump when I jump. So I would use that so I was basically telling him like, yo, bro, I'm not just somebody that's going to compete against you. I'm going to analyze the shit you like to do. I'm going to take certain shit to my advantage. And it's like, that's why I was able to beat you 4-1. He like, damn, you right. I'm like, when you play me, I make you use brain cells. Bro, you ever play certain people in anything and they force you to be better than what you usually come? Like this is how I am competitive wise, bro. It's like, what's up, Rowdy the Don? I'ma always force when you compete against me, I want two things to happen, bro. You either excel or digress. Fight Night Frank, what's the word, man? You either excel or digress when you compete, bro. And that's what should happen in competition. What do I mean? Like, bro, I used to play basketball, man. I love playing basketball. I used to play basketball so much, bro. It used to be 90 degrees in the summer, fool. I go hoop. My pops used to be like, man, all that hooping, you gonna pass out. You gonna pass out in the sun. I never passed out. I'd be black as shit, though. So when I used to go hoop, I'm not gonna lie, it was this white dude. Fool had to be at least 30 some at the time. I was like a sophomore. And I used to hoop against this man in the summer. Fool used to literally, I ain't gonna lie, he used to bust me, gang. No diddy. He used to sauce me up. He had a jump shot. Looked like a white man that working in the corporate. You know, he come to the park and shit. So I ain't really like that. So I took that whole summer. I worked on my game, bro. handles, layups, freaking my left hand, because I'm a right hand player. Everything that you could think about, bro. I used to work every single day. And I literally remember, bro, when I came to the park my junior year, it's like it wasn't shit that white dude could do that wasn't stopped. I'm talking about on defense, I'm locking him down. Offense, I'm getting whatever I want. To the point where after the game, bro, he was like, look, man, I'm not gonna lie, you're like a totally different player from one summer ago. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, fool, if somebody's busting me to the point I'm losing, I can't do nothing but to get better. Does that make sense? It's like, otherwise, I'm just not gonna want to compete against that person. You feel me? I gotta figure them out. So this is what competition is about, man. And I made do understand something tonight. Like, yo, bro, yeah, when you see me play the game against the dudes in the Call of Duty, I be rushing everybody. I'm like a rush bully, fool. I'm finna shoot you. You running. Don't expect me come around, but no other corner but the corner you just turn. Unless I throw a grenade there, boom, I'm cutting you off on the other end. Like this is what he's used to. So when I play him in 1v1, this is what he thinking I'm gonna do. And it's like, yo, bro, every opponent is different. Like, I'm gonna learn what you like to do, and I'm gonna expose this shit. Then when I expose this shit, I'm gonna get you to play a certain way. Once I get you to play a certain way, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Once I get you out your elemental bag, I got you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've played people before where, let me give y'all a story. My left hand was not that good, so certain people would sit on my left hand. So once you sit on the left hand, the left hand of a basketball player, two things gonna happen. You feel me? They always gonna come back to the dominant hand at some point. Whether they're dribbling, they start dribbling with their left, bro. It's literally IQ. So for instance, let me give you a point. Like, let's say I'm a right hand. I could go this way, boom. I could predominantly do everything this side of my body, bro. If you have the ability to sit on that side, that's going to force this person to use this hand. But because this person is not comfortable, 9 times out of 10, you're only going to get a max 3 dribbles out of them, two dribbles out of them before they come back to this hand. You know what I'm saying? So I would play certain people, and fool, they would literally change the dynamic of playing, because if they know you coming back this way, they just waiting on it. So knowing that you only gonna use 3 dribbles with this hand, what you think gonna happen when we check up at the top of the key and I'm sitting on this right hand? You gonna go 1, 2, 3. You gonna try to shoot. You feel what I'm saying? Because you not gonna be able to come back to this hand. Even if you come back to this hand, it's gonna be very claustrophobic or uncomfortable. So I was like, nah, hold on, bro. I can't be playing people and they got me literally taking shots that I don't want to take because I have the inability to use his hands. So competition, bro, is all about progression, getting better. You feel what I mean? Link in the bio. What's up? He said you got that VR. Nah. He said I played with you. You a camper. Stop capping. 94X J Cherokee. Come on, man. They can watch the lives and know I ain't no camper. All they gotta do is watch the gameplay, bro. You'll see me on there steady rushing. I didn't even got what's the title, like, I don't know, Russia or some shit. Call of Duty give you certain titles, bro. I do not like camping, bro. One thing I really like doing is terrorizing the whole board. He said CJ22675, bro, wearing 10,000s on him. He said I can smell the s'mores on you. Now y'all be capping. If you anybody that say I'm a camper, you ain't watched the gameplay live, man. You capping. You capping, fool. I'm everywhere on the board. You know what I mean? I'm trying to smoke. Cause I be looking at my dudes. When I say dudes, it's like, let's say it's 5v5. So after the match, it's gonna tell me how many times I killed Link in the bio, how many times I killed CJ. So let's say me and CJ faced each other 5 times and I went 3-1. I mean, I watched him. You know what I mean? Or it was 2-2, 50-50. So I pay attention to stuff like that because I need to see the level of people I'm playing, like how good they are. You know what I mean? Because besides just playing regular people, bro, I watch top streamers, bro, that are sponsored by Call of Duty. Some of these dudes are kind of huff. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. He said, bro, I play COD mobile. Yeah. Well, you posted. He said I'm 10K points on rank. Yeah, I don't never play BR. BR is kind of boring, bro. I never like BR. You feel me? What's up, Rowdy? I'm like at 11,000 on BR MP. I play MP because it's fast, man. I like MP. I got into DMZ Recon, but they lied about getting the legendary guns or whatever. You know what I mean? But other than that, like I'm focused on the world tournament right now. Yeah, BR is boring on everything, bro. That shit. I only like driving the cars and helicopters in BR, bro. But I don't really like. Some people love BR though. Like I love MP. Feel me? Let's go crazy real quick. Bro, I done had the craziest match. I had one tie in Call of Duty, bro. And this game was like probably like a highlighted game. I'm talking about. I'm saying like when I say everybody was good, everybody was good. It was like my five versus their five. We was all even on match, gang, because it was like, bro, I'm smoking them. They smoking me. We smoking them. It was like neck and neck. Like the lead kept changing, bro. And it got to the point where I feel like it was like 55-55. Call of Duty's like, we've seen enough. These guys are good. And they stopped the clock. They was like, tie. And I'm like, what? That's my first tie ever that I seen. I'm like, ain't never been no tie. But bro, I'm talking about we played at hijack, bro. This game was a lit game. Like, you know when a game is lit because it's so fast. It's so fast and it's like so much shit going on, bro. There's bombs being dropped. There's freaking Mazel Tov flames everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like. Bro, this game was lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But that game, I feel like, man, I was just overly aggressive, overly just geeked up, overly just trying to take shit over. He said Delta Force is decent. He said PUBG is over with. Nah, facts. PUBG has been dubbed. I ain't gonna lie. That used to be the game though. Everybody used to talk about, but they came out with many more games. But nah, COD Mobile is lit, man. It kind of teaches you a lot about warfare. You can learn a lot about guns on there too. He said Don Josted, I jealous. He don't got a 10,000 fit like YS. Yeah, man, it's a $1 million fit, man. $1 million YS, man. Feel me? We ain't gotta go to the stores, man. You know what I mean? We call the suppliers or we say, yo, I need them glasses, man. You got them Cardis? Yeah. YS discount, man. You heard? You go to the store, they want your whole check, you know what I mean? They say, hey, how much did you make this month? 2,500? All right, that's what it's gonna cost you. Nah, for real though. That why look, it's crazy right now. We talking about business now. I told you I was working on a site now. I had somebody work on a site for me previously in relation to my brand and music. But this same person now is trying to really max me out, bro. My man want 900 for a website. Can you believe 900 for a simple website where I just want a smooth background, clean, and then I want the ability to manually list items and then had the customers pay through PayPal. My boy won 900. 900, bro? Come on, fool. He's bugged out, ain't he? But I'm looking like, damn, why my boy trying to do me like that? Why my boy trying to do me like that? I can go on Wix, pay for the freaking domain, type of AI. Nah, for real, check this out. Type of AI prompt like, yo, AI, I need you to make me a smooth, clean, blah, blah, blah. Attach this widget, woo, woo. AI cut that up right there. All I got to do is pay for the domain, but it just the service of wanting to rock with people. And it's like I done made bro don't work with me before. He did text me before, but I was up in a sense, man. The bread was good. So I gave it to him. But I'm like, dang, my boy want a band right now? Yo, why he want a Bensky for the Webby, man? That boy created me the next big social media site, you heard? Apple gonna want shares in this shit, you know what I mean? They just gonna put Twitter out of business. He talking about a band. What's up with gang? He good? He said, why his ears came to the live ready for Easter, carried straight out the dirt, looking at. Now my boy Leaky in the bio. Leaky in the bio, buddy. He said, try Nutella sandwich with pickles. Damn, CJ, you be eating some freaky stuff. He said a Nutella sandwich with pickles, jalapeno, parm cheese, jam, and mayo, bro. That sound like something you eat on Fear Factor, my guy. What? He said, yo, what up, big dog? Story time. What kind of story y'all want me to tell y'all, man? See, this man CJ eating Fear Factor meals, dog. That nigga said he having Nutella with pickles, jalapenos, jam, and mayo, gang. What? Are you having Prego meals, dog? Nah. CJ freaky as shit, fam. He got a freaky taste bud. That boy said, I want every flavor in the fridge. Nigga said, I need spicy, hot, savory, salty. CJ got them cravings. Hold on, CJ. Either you got the super munchies, bro, or you got some cravings, dog. Nah, I ain't never heard of no sandwich like that, bro. You got me wailing. Like people think I'm weird. So I like to make tortilla chips, make the mashed potatoes with some cheese, and then scoop the mashed potatoes and eat them with my tortilla chips. I had a shorty come over and I made her try this shit. She like, dude, you're a weirdo. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, who eats chips with mashed potatoes, man? I'm like, me. This shit normal. She's like, no, I'd rather eat chips by itself than mashed potatoes by itself. But we all like different shit. But I ain't gonna lie, CJ. You need to open up a food truck, call that junk weird sandwiches. You know what I mean? Cause you never know. Like, people might like that shit. Yo, you might, hey, shout out the link in the bio. You gonna have to create a sunflower seed sandwich and then call that joint link in the bio, man. You know what I'm saying? Where you could put mustard on the bread, some honey, you feel me? Some Tahitian spice, sunflower seeds. Nah, yeah. That sandwich sound good. Salami, barbecue chips, you know what I mean? With some peppers on there and light onions. Nah, there's nothing wrong with mustard though, but mustard with sesame mustard with sunflower seeds, that's diabolical, gang. Sunflower seeds already salty as shit. So then you put mustard on that, John. It's kind of like I don't know what type of flavor it's gonna taste like. You know what I mean? Yeah, CJ, man, you gotta open up a weird sandwich shop, man. Feel me? He said mustard on a beat, oh. CJ got the super munchies. I'm talking about my boy smoked that piff. CJ went to the dealer and said, yo, gang, I need the piffiest gas you got, man. When I say that piff, the dealer went out of space for that tree. You feel me? He told him, beam me down the piff. I need the piff. They sent the piff down. Pew! You know what I mean? Boy brought the fifth out to CJ like, this is what you want. So they're like, that's what I want tonight. He said he drink mustard out the bottle. Like, this man, bro, I can see CJ drinking a couple ranch in the morning. Okay. CJ, wake up. CJ, wake up and drink a cup of ranch. Nah, CJ, you got me rolling right now. CJ, a freaky ass eater, bro. This man gotta eat dinner by himself. And then they go have you throwing up, gang. Nah, CJ go to the restaurant. His date can't watch him eat, bro. That man eat like a wild animal, you heard? Yeah, like a wild animal breaking the fridge. They eating everything. Mustard, mayo. Nah. Nah, lemon is cool. Lemon by itself though is OD. Like that man say he drinking lemon. Lemon, he just squeezing the CJ wake up and squeeze the lemon in his mouth 5 a.m. Call that the lemon shot. Lemon lime. Is that underrated? Keep that. Nah, yo, CJ, you funny as shit, brother. You need to if you really making these foods, bro, and you eating this shit, you going viral, bro. I'm surprised you not going viral right now. Y'all know the dude that used to go to he go to the grocery stores. This man was disgusting, fool. Preferably, he would go to the dollar store, right? And he'll buy the chicken at the dollar store. And he would just bust the chicken open. Then he would drink the little juice. You know the little juice, bruh. The little juice that be at the bottom under the soggy pad or whatever that is. He'd just drink the juice. And then he'd start eating the chicken like that, bro. And then he'll be like, this is so good. Like, I don't know why you guys hate on me in the comments. I'm just like, yo. But he getting this dollar store chicken doing this, though. Like, I'm like, this man diabolical. But some people, I don't know, man. They got a different I don't know, immune system. They can eat a lot of stuff, bro. You know what I mean? That shit don't really. Yeah. Like I can do it though, bro. I don't even like sushi. Like, dang, you gonna have to cook this fish up for me, bro. You feel me? I had went to Bruger's Bagel one time. I got a video on the channel, fool. They had a salmon bagel. So I'm on some. I'm feeling like, you feel me? One of them luxurious gas. I'm like, man, let me get the salmon bagel, man, with the cream cheese, brother. He like, yeah, for sure. This is the new item. I'm like, yeah, I just want to try it out. You know what I'm saying? So my man gave me the salmon bagel, bro. I bite into his raw salmon. I'm like, what? No, gross. Go to the crib. Man, I had to throw the salmon on the fryer real quick. Yeah, fry that up, decently cooked. Put that in the bagel, fire. I'm looking like, yo, who woke up and was like, yeah, let me just put a raw fish in here and put some cream cheese on there, dude, and the tapioca, whatever that stuff is, was on there. And then let me eat that. I'm like, freaky. You cook that salmon a little bit, fry it up a little bit, toast it a little bit. Fire. Now we on the money. Like, what we doing with that? What we doing here? So I don't really be rocking with sushi, bro, because all that shit make me throw up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy though is like naturally we're not supposed to cook food. You feel me? And when you look at how animals eat, they don't cook food, bro. Animals just eat shit. Like what animal you see cook food? I ain't gonna lie, they like cook food though, but they just be eating shit, bro. So I mean, I don't know. You know, maybe they got something in their stomach that just break shit down like that. Cause if you see animals, they just be eating shit. They don't never cook nothing. They eat shit raw. You know what I mean? But maybe we not. Yeah, he said ghosts be true and true. Tired of surviving. You know what I mean? They just be eating stuff. So I guess they probably got like a different way to break stuff down, but we cook stuff. But I don't really like raw stuff, man. I like things cooked. You feel me? Because I feel like all that stuff affects your body, bro. Like we all got parasites in our body from like the stuff we eat, and if we can get a lot of these parasites out of our body, bro, we all would be healthier. We will all have good skin and less health issues. You know what I mean? But a lot of this stuff comes from eating a lot. Like a lot of like not really. Yeah, my boy facing the wood. I'm about to face a wood right after the live. He said I can get sardines and add ketchup, mayo, mustard, radish, mayo, vinegar. Yeah, he sound like you making a sour tuna sandwich. Oh, I talked about the Gucci situation earlier, bro. I said let's not focus on So everybody want to focus on the highlight of who it happened to, Gucci Man, right? Because Gucci Man is like the most hoodest rapper. But I'll be honest, this new Gucci and the old Gucci, they're two different Guccis. The old Gucci that I grew up on, he going to dudes' birthday parties by himself with a gun. You know what I mean? He ready to smoke them. You feel me? He dissing everybody on Twitter, so I don't know if the reformed Gucci didn't really perceive dealing with the YNs. But listen, at the end of the day, Pooh Shiesty, he's just like every hood nigga. If, uh, if you want to consider hood niggas, a thing, because when it comes to like doing business, bro, you gotta look at safety. You feel what I mean? And safety is important. It's no way for Gucci to determine what type of mental state Pooh Shiesty was in coming from jail. He probably was still looking at it like from a loyalty standpoint as, oh, he's my artist. He still got love for me or blah 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 whatsoever. But that's not the case. You feel me? So it should just teach everybody a lesson. Forget that it happened to Gucci Man, who is a multi-millionaire, big time guy, well respected. If Pooh Shiesty was able to have that intent to want to rob Gucci Man, right? What you think about the people that's cool with you? Especially right now. Because look at the time frame as right now. It's like, is it that tough to where Pooh Shiesty had to rob Gucci Man? Because y'all got to always think, bro, like, bro, there's lawyers. Nobody really think about the shit that they need to think about, bro. Let's say, man, we all signed to a label or whatever, fool. Now, we want to get out this label. We really can do this the strong arm way, something called a strong arm way. Bro, all eight of us, bro, we can get ARs. We could walk in a label. We could put everybody at gunpoint and tell them, like, yo, gang, this shit is over with, nigga. Like, that's what I call the strong arm GTA way. You know what I mean? They gonna fold. Gun in your face. What you mean? You don't want me come through with a gun in your face? Like it's OG Loke in the place. Like GTA. You feel me? So once we do that, they folding. But then the consequences of how we do that is what matters. Did we come in there well thought out? Did we take the security footage? Did we leave our phones? Did we use unmarked vehicles? Did we have drivers? Did we go in there at a certain time? Like this, all the stuff that are the consequences, brother, to your actions. It's always gonna be consequences. The smartest thing with Shiesty to do is to lawyer up. Yeah, CMG finna pick him up or whatever. That's good. He got the backing. CMG could find the best lawyer for Pooh to get up out that deal. It's simple, but it was more so personal, bro. You know what I mean? And when I say it's personal, it's like some people that you dealt with in the past, just because you know them, don't mean that they got the same intent for you, brother. The intent is kind of like it's different. Gucci Man thought he was Poole was still locked in with him. He was coming to the meeting. He was gonna smooth talk Mr. Shiesty, get him back on track. You feel me? He brought the white execs to kind of let Shiesty know the numbers are good. Shiesty like, yo, bro, yo, I ain't here for none of that. I'm here to take everything. Cause bro, Shiesty was in the federal prison for like 5 years or some shit. You don't know what they was telling him in there. Like he's in there with different type of minds. So people in there probably like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, like, cause at the time Gucci didn't have any reliable artists. This was his only reliable artist, bro. Pooh Shiesty. Fujiano, most of his artists, they either got dropped from the label, got on some weird shit, or passed or whatever. This the moneymaker right here, the hottest dude he has. Now, if Gucci Man was smart, but it depends on who calls the shot for Gucci Man, bro. Cause I'm like a PR rep. They could use this PR to boost Shiesty's career, reunite him with Gucci, and drop one of the hottest tracks for the summer. Am I lying? Unless Gucci Man pride is hurt. Because it's like, dude, you was dealing with a Memphis well-known rapper that has mob ties. What you think was gonna happen to you, my guy? You think he was just gonna let you slide because you Gucci? Because you Gucci man? Come on, bro. It don't work like that, bro. That's why you gotta know who you dealing with. You know what I mean? You gotta know who you dealing with, fool. Like when you look in shiesty eyes, bro, it's just nothing there. Do y'all ever be looking in people's eyes, bro? Y'all gotta start looking in people's eyes. Because Scarface said it best. Chico, the eyes are the window to the soul. It's always in the eyes, Chico. You gotta look in the motherfucker eyes. Because when you look in a person's eyes, it'll tell you if that person's there or not there. Most people that not there, they just got like this blank stare. It's like no gaze in their eyes, bro. When they looking at the camera or whatever. So you got to start looking in people's eyes. You're gonna tell how they feel about you. I had seen this thing where it's a real thing, is I've seen it happen. It's like, a person that doesn't like you when they first see you, their face naturally will form. Like it might be like a scrunch before they speak. And people don't pay attention to certain cues because they just listen to what people say all the time. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to certain cues. Like, just try it, bro. Just go to work. Go to work. You might see somebody from a distance, right? As you're walking up, the instant the person sees you and they don't like you, their face naturally would do like a like kind of one of these, like, before they even fake being cool or whatever. So you gotta pay attention once you're around these people, bro. It's certain people like I pay attention in their tone and pitch and how they speak to me or how they might speak to other. Like I could tell the difference is like they don't want to speak to me, but they feel forced. So their pitch might be different. It might be off. I'm not gonna go home and be like, oh my God. I'm gonna just be like, man, fuck this person, man. This somebody that I might have to watch out for in the sense of I can't trust them. They got an issue with your boy. I don't know what the issue is, but there's definitely not a supporter or person that rock with me. You gotta do this with people you do business with too, or don't do business. My new thing in 2026 is, bro, I rock with y'all. I want y'all to be safe. I don't want nobody trying to jack y'all, but do business at a distance. I'm not gonna lie, unless you do something where you have to physically meet somebody. But only thing I could do that is providing a service, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But even then, if you have the ability to make that service be purchased from a distance, you need to do that because it's the whole Gucci Man CMG Pooh Shiesty situation is showing you that there is no longer a way to do good business with people. I mean, I'm not saying I'm mad at Pooh Shiesty, but it's like, yo, bro, he could have went about doing that different, brother. He said, smoke a lot. Got a permanent cop popping the pills again. Used to think, well, my dog, you're not friend. Turned myself into boss. I was the red handle or lost. Yeah, you gotta be able to handle shit differently, man. Business these days, bro, is different, bro. I love all of y'all, man. Let's say you sell cars, fool. If you got a dealership, bro, if you got the ability to have people buy the cars from online, bro, do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So I don't care as long as I eat healthy and can run up the entire stairs without having a heart attack by the second to each your own. Now I'm just saying, anybody that's in business, I love you because I'm a business guy. Don't think you gonna go do some business deal and the person you doing business with has the intent to want you to eat or see you grow. Cause that is not the mindset right now. That person is looking like I need to get my way and get my way. I gotta take something from you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you seen Pooh Shiesty do to Gucci Man. Everybody want to pay attention to, oh, hey, I got the Gucci Man. But that shit can happen to you. You don't gotta, you ain't even Gucci Man. you, you know what I'm saying? You regular. So forget Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man. You regular. Yeah. Anybody see you winning? Cause Shiesty was in jail thinking like, man, this man Gucci Man trying to sign new artists. He not even because the whole conspiracy behind the robbery was this, right? Shiesty was mad at Gucci over Big Scar. Now, that's why you can't really buy into everything on the internet. You gotta listen and do some research. I watched somebody break the shit down. They was like, oh, Gucci Man took back the chain for Big Scar, and he only gave the family $10,000, right? That's the narrative y'all heard. That's what I heard. So when this YouTuber broke it down, he was like, yo, bro, Gucci Man had to take the chain back in a sense because everybody in the family was wearing the chain that he gifted to Big Scar. That was the case. They said that the whole family was rocking this chain. And in a sense, they could have got the chain took. I don't know what could have happened, but Gucci probably was looking at it like, nah, this ain't for y'all. This for bro. If anything, y'all supposed to frame this junk and put this shit up in the crib or something. When it comes to the funeral costs, bro, the YouTuber said you can look this up. The funeral cost was less than 10,000, fool. So Gucci putting up 10,000 apparently covered a majority of everything in there, and then he gave the family an additional 10,000. So it ain't like bro ain't try to help him out, you know what I mean? But people be wanting more, fool. So whole time Shiesty locked up. The fan probably like, yeah, this whole ass nigga out here, cause this how people talk about you. This whole ass nigga out here, he trying to sign new artists. You know, we lost Big S. He not putting up as much bread as we want. Having Shiesty, build up all the animosity towards Gucci to slam him out. And that's the breadwinner. You see how they get the breadwinner to throw everything away? Who else the breadwinner besides Shiesty and Big 30 over there? I'm sorry. I don't see. I'm sure they got money from, doing other shit, but who's really the breadwinner? These two guys. So these two guys now, yo, bro, they about to face years. Everybody that kind of gassed them up and was like, because they could have been like, look, man, go F Gucci. You know what? We could get all the lawyers, sue Gucci, get you on CMG. You the hottest person out right now. CMG gonna put that money out. Cause fool, who else dropped the hardest first day out video since it's been like 3 years? Who else can y'all think that dropped the hottest? This guy. So it was like other ways to go about that. But like I said, bro, you got people that's talking to people about the intent and how they supposed to be towards you. You know what I'm saying? And that might be the intent that they come with, despite whatever good business y'all had, good memories, bro. That shit's going. You know what I mean? So now it's like, bro, don't trust nobody. Somebody hit me up like, yo, YS, I need to meet so we can discuss these contracts. I'm gonna be like, I bet, bro. Hit me on the Zoom. Hit me on the Zoom, man. Especially if it's a disagreement. You better hit me on that Zoom, fool. FaceTime. Hey, we got me for a fam. We got technology, man. I'm in a whole nother state, fool. Gucci was goofy for driving all the way to freaking Dallas or Memphis. Fuck wrong with him. It's Gucci, man. What? You already know you kind of got static with Shiesty. and you drive all the way to Dallas or Memphis or whatever, you bugging. You supposed to be hip. You supposed to be on the money. He over there thinking, yeah, I'm gonna bring the execs with me and get out of here. All right, Giuliano, have a good name, man. But that's what I'm saying. Business gotta be at a distance because Pooh couldn't have done that if Gucci was able to keep that distance. But he could still use it to his advantage though. I don't know if they PR gonna see the live. Like, man, this kid's smart, man. Cause this is shit they do in Power, bro. They take a situation, flip it, and reverse it. You know what I mean? So Gucci just gotta get Pooh out of jail, drop the charges, get 30 out of jail. I don't know about his peoples. Some of them gonna have to do time. You know what I mean? They not the stars, bro. Someone gotta get put on the cross. So he might have to have some of his guys do time, some of them LA guys, but him and Big 30, because you know Shiesty not gonna let him get out of there without 30. Yeah. He said Pooh couldn't have done that if Piss didn't come with the assist, you know. So he gonna have to get 30 out of there. Boom. And then he's gonna have to sit Shiesty down and figure it out. Like, yo, Shiesty, look, I'm not gonna lie. Cause y'all gotta imagine what I'm saying, bro. Gucci Man's always wanted the toughest, hoodest artist in the world. He never wanted no strawberry, sugary biscuit boy. Shout out to Craig Cash TV. It's a YouTuber. I be watching it. He like sugary biscuit boy. Gucci ain't never went for that. Y'all know that. Every artist Gucci signed had to be rugged, streetwise, tough, you know, witty, gangster. So this is what he's always wanted. Imagine wanting something and you finally get it. It's like, be careful what you ask for. Because Gucci got the thuggish YN artist he's always wanted. So he shouldn't be kind of ego hurt. He should be excited like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. This little muff really robbed me. Nah, for real? Because I know in the kid, like Keisha, whoever he talk, Keisha Kaur, like, or his new girl, like, this man really robbed me for real, man. But this the boy I've been looking for. This who I've been wanting. You know what I mean? This the rapper that actually do what he said he do. I ain't gonna lie. We need him. We need him on 1017. This guy is the face of 1017. If he's thinking like that, he can go up. He tells Shicey, like, look, man, listen, what you want me to do? Put extra M's on here to get that CMG contract away? You want extra perks? You want benefits for the family? Because listen, bro, what you did was monumental and is already viral. We need to capitalize over that. We need to put our differences aside. Drop the hottest collab with me and you, because people not expecting Gucci Man and Shiesty to do a song after that situation. It's how the world thinking. So if Gucci is smart, bro, this is the next move. This is the best move for him in 1017, because, bro, what else is left for 1017 and him? Gucci and who? What other artists? He ain't got no other artists. He looks sweet. He might not be able to get anyone else to sign in 1017 after Shiesty just made him look sweet. This is his best play. You know what I mean? And after that, he got to realize, like, all right, man, he can't be meeting Shiesty. he got to zoom that young boy. Otherwise, they're going to take the earrings, the chain, the clothes, the shoes, the socks. They're going to have Gucci looking like a Rico had dude up and paid in full. Give me your chain. Take your pants off. Take your pants off. Get off the block, man. I said, go off the block. Y'all ain't never seen that. Y'all ain't gonna know that scene, man. But I'm just saying, bro, you gotta make the best out of the situation. When I look at 1017, there's not much there. Shiesty was holding 1017 down. He said, bro, are you dead talking to 5 people about a situation that will never affect you? Now, somebody asked me about it, brother. You know what I'm saying? 36 Bravo. Somebody asked me about it, man. He said, you're seeing a thing or two. I'm just saying, bro, you got to look at a situation. What's the best win for Gucci Man? He already took a loss. He might well flip that L to a dub. You know what I mean? Or he could be in his feelings and say, man, forget everything I'm talking about. Like, let them little dudes rap, you know what I mean? But everybody that does business, you know what I mean? You gotta things happen to other people so we can see how the world is in the current time. And most people don't pay attention to that, but it's like I get it because the fact that that could happen to Gucci Man and his number one artist means, bro, I can't trust nobody. You feel me? Yo, man, damn, what's up? You can't trust nobody. You know what I mean? West Africa, you can't trust nobody, man, because you don't know how people feeling. You don't. Everybody like, oh, Gucci Man, bro, you should be scared. Like, damn, Gucci Man, if Gucci Man can get robbed by his artist, your co-worker could poke you. Your co-worker could finesse you. You know, your co-worker, your neighbor, you know, the dude at the gym, you don't know how they feeling. Especially when it comes to doing business. That's how you should look at it in the fact of doing business. Like, nah, bro, I can't trust nobody. Because Gucci Man trusted Pooh Shiesty. You think if Gucci didn't trust Pooh Shiesty, he would have showed up how he showed up? Nah, he would have showed up with the SWAT team. He would have showed up military. You know what I'm saying? Rowdy said, especially in New York. Yeah, especially in New York, Cali, wherever you at. Even in Michigan, bro, like if you conducting some type of business, don't trust the motherfucker. He said, y'all got more Gucci Man, but y'all ain't got no food or water. What you mean? I mean, we got water and food in here, my boy. Man, everywhere, Roddy. Don't trust nobody when it comes to doing business, man. But put yourself first, man. These fools, they not pure, man. They not pure. They don't have pure intentions, bro. They ill. Shiesty just showed y'all that. I mean, everybody gonna say, oh, he had a right because of Big Scar, da da da. But you gotta think like that man came in and changed. Gucci Man came in and changed that man's life. Whatever Gucci said to him, he believed it at first to sound to him. You know what I'm saying? And even if they are pure, Rowdy, they got their own motives. That's facts. So motives and intent. We watching people's motives and intent going forward, man. But you gotta start looking in the motherfucker eyes, bro. Because anyone that really has a problem with you, you're gonna see it in their eyes, man. You know what I mean? Thanks for the sub, Montan. Right now it's like it's no way to pretend. So what did that mean? People who have a real hate for you, it's like it's oozing out of their body, their hearts, without them trying. You get what I'm saying? I give y'all a scenario, fool. Now, people get jealous of me in the sense of my looks, gang, or my voice, but it's like I'm just being me, bro. I'm not trying to sound extra cool. This is how I talk, fool. I'm not trying to talk like this. This is how I sound. When it comes to how I look, bro, this how I look, bro. It's not like, oh, I'm doing extra stuff. No, bro, nothing. I ain't doing nothing extra, fool. So when I'm at work, man, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people want to talk to me, bro, because of how I sound. What do I mean? I'm on the phones a lot, you know what I mean? So you might call in, I got to answer, but, I got a different tone on the phones because I got to be more professional, but it's like the person on the other end like hearing me on the phone. So they don't want to stay on the phone for a while. And it's this person that's in a higher position that be hating, bro. Like when I say they be hating, bro, listen, I'm literally chilling. We got different workstations, but we might share a space because this person got to be in this same space, which they really don't. But they put them in here for some reason. It's weird. But it's almost like this person is trying to compete with you because of that reason. Like this person mad because when you on the radio, you sound so smooth. So the motherfucker that's hating, bro, they would just come grab your radio to talk on the radio and say the same shit you just said. And then you looking like, what the heck? This person got a radio on their desk. So it's like, man, hold on. I ain't even trying to compete about talking on the radio, my guy. I don't give a shit. This is part of the gig. If you ain't, if you ask me like, yo, why is you really care about you want to talk on the radio? I was like, nah, I'm good. But when I'm in a certain part of the job, I gotta use the radio. But the person that's right next to me is hating on me, fool, because I sound too good. In their mind, they wanna sound like this or some shit. It's weird. So that motherfucker had me, cause it's my job to talk on the radio. This person don't gotta do that. They're chilling. But they higher up. So for them to be so mad at me, they gotta show it that way where they will come, fool. Literally grab, snatched my radio. Like not out my hand. You know, the shit that'd be OD. They more cowardly than that, bro. Cause I'm really intimidating in the sense of I'm a serious guy. And that's how I grow with my dad. Like I'm not goofy. So the shit'd be on the desk, motherfucker come snatch the shit off the desk, bro. To say some shit I just said. But they got a radio on their desk. So it's like what I'm telling you right now is like, bro, whoever got a problem, hates you, bro, their actions gonna show it without them even knowing that they doing some weird ass shit, you know? And when he do that shit, I'm like, man, what the heck? I just chilled. But I'm so 7 steps ahead. A muff could do some shit like that, right? And then you ignore that shit because you don't even react for real. Then that person would turn around and try to talk to you because they want to see if they accomplish getting a reaction. So after Buddy did that shit, he gonna ask me some dumbass shit after. But I ain't gonna lie, like I could be much of an asshole if I wanna be. I really wanna tell him, man, shut your dumb ass up. But he in a higher position, man. Well, I want to tell him, shut your dumb ass up. You're a grown ass man. You just think you could just snatch some shit off a desk when you got the same shit right there, fool? Who raised you? You older than me. But I can't even be that direct, you know what I mean? So when a motherfucker like that asks me some dumbass shit, I hit him with the nah. But it's like a stern nah, like shut your ass up. Like why you talking? You feel me? Cause I don't expect somebody in your position to be jealous of someone in a lower position doing a simple job or task that's a part of their job. But you insecure. You go home, you ain't got shit busting at home. Fool got a whole family and all. But he mad because I sound good on the radio. He mad because a shorty might call in. She want to stay on the phone with me for a minute because she like how I sound. It ain't like I'm telling her like, yeah, baby, I'm going to come over tonight. You know what I mean? You better have them drawers on that light. You feel me? Make sure you on your knees when I come to the door. Nah, it's, hey, miss, how you doing today? Of course we can help you with that. Give me 1 second here. Let me look up that information. Like, bro, what the fudge? This is a part of the job. You think somebody has a right to be jealous of this? You ain't doing nothing but your job. But it just shows you that people that just have like this dislike that's brewing into hate, they're gonna do so much weird shit when you're around, bro, just to get a reaction, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, when that man snatched the walkie and did all that weird shit, I ain't even bugged. I'm just thinking like, man, this man a weird ass mother. Then as I'm about to walk out, he wanted to talk to me because he think what? We had like a new trainee right there. I would talk to him, bro. I don't give a if you had Barack Obama right here, you had freaking the emperor of the world. You do some weird ass shit. I'm not about to talk to you about nothing, bro. Shut your ass up. But I can't say shut your ass up, bro, because the regular me fool, that's like the leadership that is needed in that moment. But I can't. Like my hands are tied, brother. You know what I mean? I gotta basically just be on some just, man, and mercy. I gotta show this man mercy because it's like if I tell you shut your ass up, it's so direct, you gonna be in shock, like, damn, what do I say to him next? Because everything you say next determine how this goes. You know what I'm saying? But and me telling you shut your ass up, it's like, bro, don't even speak, bro. Because you don't need to talk. You just weird. You know you weird. You know you don't rock with me. Just be quiet. So the fact that you do something weird and you try to talk to me after, it's like, damn, you not happy until you get me mad, right? let me tell you, shut your ass up. But I'm like, nah, I can't even do that because it's a trick. But I tell y'all, bro, everybody that got a problem with you right now, they're gonna show you that in weird behavior, bro. When they get around you, they don't know how not to be weird, bro. Dude, I'm telling you about, bro. I get around, he just be on some weird shit. Like, I'm chilling, sitting there, here come slam a clipboard. Now I'm looking like, damn, your girl ain't getting no pussy last night, cause I'm getting pussy. I don't got come to work so mad or some shit. This man making the big bucks. You think you be making the big bucks and be calm? When I say calm, bro, listen, bro. You work an 8-hour shift. You can get all your work done according to you in 2 to 3, my dog. So you would just be chilling. You don't got nothing to do. So what you be so mad about? Cause there's some shit going on at the crib. Cause dudes be acting like pussies. When I say dudes be acting like pussies, bro, it's like a dude to be in a position of a power, right? Like manager position, right? His girl ain't giving him no pussy at the crib. She probably yelling at him. And this motherfucker come to work to ruin other people's lives. You acting like a pussy, bro. If your shorty ain't giving you no pussy at the crib, beat off before you come to work, gang. Because look, we don't give a shit, bro. You don't gotta come here to be a certain way and try to ruin people's day or establish your dominance. Like, you don't run nothing here but the position you run, gang. When you leave here, nobody salute you and say, hey, you're that manager. Nobody, fool. Like, nobody gives a shit. So if you got problems at the house with your spouse, you need to beat off before you come to the job, gang. Because all that energy needs to be turned down. For real. Nobody wanna deal with no pussy ass dude. For real. Like, you gotta handle your shit as a man. And then you can't be in a man in a position, fool, that's in a position of leadership, and then you fucking bipolar. You one day you okay, the next day you're like, fool, don't come to work, brother. Stay home. Cause why are we dealing with these bipolar mugs that's in a position? I look at it like, yo, gang, if your wife is really stressing you that much, bro, call off. Cause we don't want to see you, bro. We don't want you coming here with your freaking low vibrational behavior. You know what I mean? This shit's weird. Cause when a motherfucker like that come to work, they gonna be on some weird type shit. They act like you done did something to them, but you ain't do nothing to them. All that shit is problems from home. So now this person, they get around you and do weird shit. But I ain't gonna lie, honestly, I don't want to be around no weird shit. So it's like I gotta avoid this mug. And a motherfucker would know that I'm avoiding and then try to talk to me. It's like, yo, bro, don't try to talk to me, bro. You feel me? Don't try to talk to me, gang. When I used to work this job, bro, I had a team of haters. When I say a team of haters, they was fans at first. When I say fans, bro, when I first started, they all bought my CDs. I used to sell CDs with my music. They all bought them. At some point, there was a girl who kind of like was like the team leader. She liked me, but she wanted to control me. Like, she wanted me under her palm or whatever it is. Like, she wanted me follow her hair, follow her hair. It's like, shorty, I am not your man like that. So at first I'm cool because, I just started a job. But then once I learned a job, I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do that. So she'd get mad. She'd be snapping, like talking crazy. So I just ignore her, bro, because my thing was like, bro, if I'm not hitting that box, I don't got time to argue with you. Like, what am I arguing with you for? You're not my shorty. So I would ignore this, bro, like every argument. And fool, imagine somebody really intensely trying to argue with you every day at work. You ignoring this person every day. Then when you show up to work the next day, that person's coming through the door like, hey, YS. And this shit would piss me off because it's like, yo, bro, shut your ass up. Bro, I would never respond to shorty because it's like, that's weird behavior, gang. You argue with me every day at work about nothing, fool. You reporting me. I'm getting meetings with the manager because of you. And then you see me every day still. And you're like, hey, YS. Nah, bro, you different. I expect that from somebody that's not reporting me, that's not trying to argue with me. That is it like an obsession? Cause that shit is weird, bro. I'm not gonna be somebody that's trying to destroy your career, whatever you got going. Then I see you every day and want to acknowledge you still. No, bro, that's those two things don't add up. But those are weird people, and all their behaviors are gonna be demonic. Anything weird is demonic, fool. Because the hate or dislike or whatever it is, it causes these people to get around and be weird as shit. I know y'all be at the job and your coworker might just do some weird shit. They don't fuck with you. Your girl, family, or whatever, they don't fuck with you. But once you peep that gang, you just disregard. That mean you ain't even laughing, talking, man. None of that shit with that mug. And disregarding the person fully is a skill, bro. It's a skill, especially when you gotta see this individual all the time. You heard? It's a true skill. You gotta master that skill. Cause why would you waste your time discussing or fake pretending with people that dislike you, and they show you all the time by doing weird shit? Like I knew this shorty. She had a roommate. Her roommate do some weird shit like grab her clothes and wipe the cat piss. And shorty would be like, man, my roommate's so weird. She just used my clothes to wipe the cat piss. And I'm like, bro, your roommate hates you. You feel what I'm saying? Cause who just gonna use your clothes to wipe cat piss, bro? That ain't even your cat. But you see how I'm saying when people got a hate for you, it's like subconsciously they just do weird shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna do some weird shit. And then there's no explanation behind why they just did that shit. It just threw you off as weird. And it's like, bro, that's the demonic part of that person letting you know, like, they don't fuck with you, bro. They don't fuck with you. And they don't know how to act around you without showing you that they don't fuck with you. It's almost like they can't be around without sabotage or whatever. But it shit's weird, man. And when you don't be around people like that, gang, that's simple. That's it. Don't have those people around you. Keep them. Look at yourself like you dang near VIP. A weirdo that's hating on you, trying to sabotage you, do weird shit cannot be around you. You gotta keep them at a distance, because this individual would do nothing but weird shit all the time, bro. I'm talking about. I see people like this regularly when I go to the gig, bro. Regularly, to where I dang near it's like being in a swimming pool. You just avoiding like a certain group of, you know what I mean? Weirdos. Weirdo. What? I be watching this dude named D Green. He got this thing called. He got this sound. It's like weirdo. So don't be around those mugs, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all got a lot of people that just do weird stuff that you overlook, bro. They do weird stuff. When you ask them like, why would you even do that? There's no need to ask that. They're demonic. That's it. Don't ask why they did weird stuff. Anybody that just do some weird ass, they hate you, gang. They demonic. That's why they do certain things to show you. Just don't overlook it. I used to have people that would do weird shit that was friends. You know what I'm saying? And I would overlook it. I remember I had this one dude, my man's, but then we supposed to do a two-man with this shorty. We come to the spot. He always at my crib chilling. I only got like a futon in that John TV, but it's a decent little spot. It's just not a lot of shit in it. He start talking shit about the spot. So I'm like, man, what? You bugging out right now? Like, how you at my crib? We trying to run a two-man with the shorties, but you hating on the spot. You ain't even got to hit on the spot to the point that shorty we with, she's like, man, you hating on YS. So when shorty called him out, he got mad. He like, what? You think I'm hating on YS? Why you even think like that? I'm talking about the whole night when she left. But it was like, shorty called him out for the weird stuff. It's like, bro got around and just didn't know how to not show his true intent for me. And I used to be like, damn, I can't have somebody like that around. You feel me? He said, never heard of a napkin or a mop. Yeah, but it just like, you just gotta peep, man. You gotta peep because you don't want to have the wrong person around you, and they don't even rock with you, bro. They everything they do is to sabotage you. How many weird things you gonna let somebody do for you know that damn this person don't rock with me for real? Don't get them around. Don't have them around. Motherfuckers that don't rock with you, bro, don't even interact with them. Focus on the people that don't do weird shit, that don't try to sabotage you. Because there's a lot of people out there that once you look in their eyes, you'll see how much hate they really got, bro. Really, just look at them for a second. You'll see, like, if they see you from a distance, they going right away. When they get closer, then they'll be like, hey, Rowdy. no, no cap. He said, Faye, she fly. Fire, she fly. True, that's why I hate when people say keep your enemies close. We're not designed to be around our enemies. Nah, when they say that, they just talking about your friends, man. I talked about that the other day. The saying is keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. So it's like it's a riddle. You couldn't keep enemies close. You can only keep friends close, but those are your enemies, bro. You know what I mean? Fiashi fly. That's what that means. All your enemies are your friends, bro. You got a lot of friends that do weird shit. Those are the enemies, bro. I have friends that would just do weird ass shit, bro. I had snakes so close they could literally wrap around my neck and strangle me. They were just waiting for the perfect moment. But I would constantly see snaky behavior. I'm gonna tell y'all one scenario, right? This how much jealousy a motherfucker I have for you, fool. So this music shit, you know, a lot of dudes are jealous as shit when it comes to this music stuff. I prefer to do it on my own because all these dudes want to be the biggest star, Michael Jackson, to get all the girls or whatever it is. I don't really know. So long story short, quick little story, man. I meet this dude on IG. I used to do a lot of promo on IG with my music. I do what is called clipping. So I take like a clip, fire clip, put my song behind it, take the audio out the clip, post it on Instagram. So when I used to do this, I used to get a lot of views, traction, whatever. So this dude in my city, he hit me up. He like, yo, YS, man, I rock with you, man. I want you to perform at the show. At the time, I'm working at the airport. So I'm like, bet, say that. So me and bro going back and forth in the IG DM. He like, you what time you gonna come? I'm like, man, I'll be there this time. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm gonna have two of my guys with me. Can they perform also? So he like, yeah, bet, YS, they could perform. You good. Just text me when you get to the door. Bet. So we pull up, long story short, we pull up to the show. I got my guy that work at the airport with me. He do music too. This man is overly jealous. Then I got my other homie who, he like my trap homie. He do music too. This man is overly jealous. So I got these two motherfuckers with me. So, you know, I'm thinking, bro, it's just a little show, bro. This ain't no freaking sold out, freaking 100,000 stadium. You know, it's a bar, a little bar and shit. So we get there. The bouncer, he being on some weird shit. He like, man, I need 20 to get in, 20 to. So I'm like, man, I'm YS, bro. I'm performing. I'm not paying nothing. So I call bro. Bro, come let us in. Me and all my guys, we get through. Fool, when we get in there, apparently my trap homie knew the DJ or some shit. Who gives a shit? I'm supposed to be the first one performing, bro. So when we get in there, bro, I'm not thirsty. I'm not eager. I'm nothing. I'm cool as the other side of the pillow, fool. We get in there. I get me a little something to just sip on. I see my homie in the DJ ear. Like, so I'm not thinking shit about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, they must really know each other or some shit. Bro, next thing you know, DJ loading up his song and he performs first. So I'm not jealous, fool. I don't give a shit if you perform first, mid, last. It don't matter. It's the only thing that matters when I get up there how I do what I want to do. You feel me? So my boy performed first, whatsoever. Boom, I record him. So when I'm performing, fool. No, I was supposed to perform next. All of a sudden, my homie from the airport want to perform. So I'm like, damn, it's my show. These niggas just want to perform first, but bro, this shit not even busting to where this shit matters, nigga. The bar kind of a little bit dry, gang. You know, there's a few people in here, nice waitresses. This ain't no I need to just you know. So I'm like, these niggas is bugging. But I'm like, bro, I don't need kids. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. So he performed next. I record him. Bro, I record both of these weak ass performances these fools just did. I'm the artist they wanted to perform at the show. I got us in, gang. I'm the main star, bro. So when I go perform, these two fools is right here hyping shit up like, yeah, what, yeah, yeah. Whole time they get the camera like this. When I'm done performing, I'm like, yo, dude, let me see the footage, bro. None of them got footage though. I'm like, damn. I thought you fools was recording. One was like, yeah, bro, I ain't know, like my memory was full. And the other one like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm like, damn. I get a show. I put both of you fools on the show with me. I record both of you fools weak ass performances off rip because the shit was weak. The shit was so weak. These dudes did another song. Nigga, I did one song. When I do one song, this how I know. I go sit down. I'm just chilling, bro. They over there talking to the DJ. I don't gotta talk to the DJ, bro. I know the promoter, gang. We good. So I go sit down. These dudes performing two times, an extra two times. So I'm just laughing, bro, because it's like, dang, these mans is really thirsty to whatever this shit is they want. I don't know. As I'm sitting there, I put this on my brother grave. The DJ come, he like, you want to perform a second song? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm straight. He like, all right. He like, but I rock with you though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like how you just, you just did your thing and woo woo. So I'm like, yeah, for sure. So he like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I could get you more shows. So I'm looking at him like, you ain't even get me the show, fool. But that's how I'm thinking mentally, because the dude that got me the show, I ain't did nothing for it. I ain't had to do nothing, hang out with him, nothing. Shout out to bro. His name No. Nothing, bro. So as he telling me, yeah, I could get you more shows, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. But I'm not easily gonna get geeked on something. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's what's up. He like, bro, all you had to do, you just gotta come hang out with me and my guys in the clubs. So I'm like, man, hang out with y'all in the club. What you mean? I'm like, what you mean by that? He like, yeah, I'm a DJ. Me and my squad, we be in the clubs, we run the clubs. You just gotta be with us. So I'm like, man, he sounds sweet. Fuck out of here, man. Gotta do none of that shit to get no show, dumb man. I got this show for free, but you telling me I gotta come hang out with you and your friends and be in a club and just to get a show? Shit sound weird. Like I don't even know y'all. Oh, we ain't grow up. We not friends. Do all this for a show. Nah, I'm straight up. But I tell y'all this shit because, bro, imagine me taking my friends to do a show I'm on. These niggas don't even want to record me. But these is my homies. These is people that they say they rap with me, but it's the jealousy that's in their heart. Second, when we get there, they want to perform before I perform. And I let them, because I'm not, bro, one thing my pops always told me, what is yours, man. You could never take something that's for somebody else. So let's say I'm supposed to kill a performance. Shit, it don't matter if you perform first, second, third, fourth, 7 times, I'm gonna kill a performance. You get what I mean? It don't matter if you whisper in the DJ's ear, like, hey man, can I give you $100? I'm gonna kill the performance because it's meant. You feel me? All I did was one song. These fools did 2 songs extra. I don't gotta do 2 songs. I feel like I'm powerful enough. When I do one song, the energy is enough. You feel like you gotta go back again because it wasn't natural. You know what I mean? But these are the snakes that you're gonna have. That's why the whole keep your friends close, but your enemy closer shit. They talking about your friends, fool. I done had real snakes around me. Real snakes that are dick ride. The snakes always dick ride. I'm like, hey, yo, what else, man? I'm with you, bro. Like, you one of the realest, bro. Like, just to get around and shit, like. But they trying to get you. But they not gonna get you right away. They gonna do weird shit. The whole time you cool with a snake, they're gonna do weird shit. And the way you know that is, now I don't got no private jet, CJ. I wish that'd be lit, but having a private jet, you gotta be up in the billions, bro. You gotta have somewhere to put the private jet, engineer for the private jet, gas for the private jet. Don't be letting these guys fool you. And you need a hangar. You know how much a hangar is? like, bro, all this shit people be putting online, dog, you gotta think about, fam. I watch Blow. I know how much a single engine Cessna is. A single engine Cessna is the propeller plane with like the 2 seats. You feel me? Before getting a private jet, you got a better chance of getting a single engine Cessna. Now, most people don't really tell you about a single engine Cessna because they want you to focus on a private jet, bro. Yes, the private jet looks nice, but the single engine Cessna is a good ass plane. This is what most pilots learn to fly in. You could literally own a single engine Cessna and have a better chance at affording a hangar for it than you can for a private jet, gang. A private jet, your private jet gotta be in a nice hangar, bro. Single engine Cessna is like beaters that could be parked outside. You heard? I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So all the luxurious stuff that people talk about, you gotta research that shit, man. I used to do a lot of research, man. I'm like, damn, I could buy a single engine Cessna, but where I'm gonna put it, or I could go get me a nice boat, but I need to have a dock. This the shit you gotta think about. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just buy a boat and it's in the garage. You want your shit on the water. You can't buy the plane and park this shit in the backyard. Like that shit gotta be in the hangar. So you gotta have a bag, fool. You feel me? This ain't just fairy tale shit. It's like you gotta think about this shit. Like, hold on. He said, nah, I would never spend 4,500 on no glasses, bro. But this is again why I say you gotta do your research. You gotta know what you're dealing with. When it comes to fashion, a lot of you guys are overpaid. You overpaid for fashion, but that's because you believe in branding. But then you don't even believe who the real manufacturers are, bro. You get what I'm saying? You don't know who the real manufacturers are. You think they are here, but they're not here. That's the only thing I could say, man. As far as the fashion shit, I can't convince everybody because people ain't pay attention to TikTok. People slow as shit, gang. Like a gem will really drop, and people will literally overlook the gem because they think about something else, bro. The Chinese dropped the gem on TikTok, bro. If y'all weren't paying attention, I don't know what to tell you, fool. They literally told y'all been finessed, bamboozled. This is the sauce. But everybody, they still sleep. So if you sleep, I can't wake you up, bro. Yeah. Come on, Rowdy DR. Like real shit. This is real shit. You go to Eastern Bold. I used to watch travelers that used to go abroad. They would go to like the flea market. They get the best drip. That shit didn't cost them an arm and a leg or 4 paychecks. So the motherfuckers in America, bro, is like, yo, gang, I can't convince y'all what to believe, bro. Y'all boys is y'all packed up in a box right now. There's only some of us out the box. And the ones that's out the box, you know, we get it. The ones that's in the box, y'all forever gonna be in that box till y'all hop out, gang. I'm sorry. Cause, bro, the Chinese showed y'all, bro. They showed y'all. They literally showed y'all. What you think all the terrorists and all that shit is about? What you think the terrorists is about? Like when you really sit there and you like, damn, why they just all of a sudden want to do terrorists on everything? What you think that's about? To stop the money flow. Because if we find the source and we can all go to the source, we can all get rich. Yeah. So they taxing their ass because they like, what? You want to tell our people this shit don't cost how much we charge them? Well, in order for you to even send something to them, you got to pay us triple because you went against the grain. But people so slow, bro, you could literally show them the evidence proof and they going to look that way. I'm telling you, they going to look that way because they just don't want to believe This is how it is. They want to believe like, yo, man, when I spend 4,000 on the glasses, man, I'm the stuff, dude. If I spend 30,000 on the AP, bro, no one's better than me, man. If I get a shirt, Gucci shirt for $500, bro, like, dude, everyone needs to know, like, I'm important, bro. Dog, I used to work at Nordstrom Rack. There's Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom is where you get $500 a shirt, $700 a shirt. Them same shirts, dummy, they in Nordstrom Rack on clearance for like 60. You feel me? Like, I mean, yo, Rowdy, all these guys have lab diamonds or moissanite, bro. Real diamonds, they cost too much. The real diamonds are in Botswana. The real diamonds are little as shit, fool. They like specks, but they glisten. You know, like you ever played a game and you see a sniper sniping, about to snipe at you, then you see that little glare right there off the sniper rifle. When you talk about the shine of a real diamond, that's in comparison to it. You feel what I mean? But when it comes to a lot of these people jewelry, bro, this shit is lab grown diamonds, moissanite, CCS. Not all of them are VPS. You know, cubic zirconium stones, fool. But a motherfucker will go spend 30K because look, if they spend 30K, they feel important, bro. They feel important with the 30K moissanite lab diamonds on, bro. They feel like this shit. They believe that, yo, this is 30K. I don't believe no watch is 30K, bro. I don't believe no house is 300,000. Cause, bro, I'm from in Africa, bro. 300,000, nigga. You could build 3 mansions and an apartment building. What? You could have a town. Real spit. Bro, forget Africa. Go to Japan with 300,000. What? Come on. What we talking about here? Cause I'm able to think like, dang, 300,000 in China, Japan, you really, it's bigger than the crib here. You don't even got to spend the whole 300K, nigga. You can spend 40,000, bro, and have a fire crib way fire than anything here. So I could never buy into the cost of shit here. You feel me? I could never buy into the cost of shit here, and that's going to differentiate you from being stuck in the matrix and being outside, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta look at other countries where people are telling you, like, yo, bro, I live in Japan. Like, I paid $60 for electricity for the whole year. I don't even have house taxes when I buy a house in what was it, El Salvador or Venezuela. Like, bro, people are telling you. You just gotta listen because you're supposed to look like, damn, why is that not normal here? Why is it like that over there? Not here. Because if we have all the resources, don't you think we should have that? Like, I don't know how y'all think, man, but I'm keeping it 1,000, bro. Like, stop believing all this shit really costs what it is, so you killing yourself and spending all your money to get some shit that don't cost that much. You just buying jets, rollies, and all this shit for the rich folks. You spending 2,000 for some glasses. They don't really cost 2,000, bro. Sorry to tell you. You believe it. Jordans don't cost 250. You think Jordans cost $250 at the where they made? Come on, bro. That shit like $30. Real spit. You know what I mean? It's all about US codes though, man. I don't want to argue that because I don't think so though. But I think third world country, they're smarter. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because look, I was in when I was in high school, I used to talk this foreign exchange student. She was from Germany. You know what I'm saying? Shorty was a genius. I remember we was talking in like 11th grade, and we took chemistry. I took chemistry in 11th grade, bro, and chemistry was kind of confusing. There was a lot of formulas, And I remember she would just fly through these packets. And I asked her, I'm like, yo, how you just be knowing all this chemistry shit? She's like, oh, well, I learned this in like 6th grade. So a lot of foreign countries, education wise, they accelerated, bro. They're learning stuff earlier. Now, what do they lack is resources, technology, this and that. So it might look like we're more advanced, but we're not more advanced because they use a bigger portion of their brain. Do you get what I'm saying? So like you are kind of like limited in thinking because of technology, bro. It makes your life easier. For people who have to work harder and think way more than you, they're way smarter naturally because that's how their life is. So the only way for you to kind of catch up is to be without technology. Technology, when you compare us having technology to other third world countries not having technology, bro, it's pros and cons. Mentally, they're smarter. They're more physically fit. They probably research different. For us, it's at a fingertip. So there's no process of thinking required, bro. It's like boom, instant gratification. Boom, instant gratification. As compared to like, man, dude in Venezuela, he got to transfer some money, but then he got to figure out, he got to convert this currency to this currency, then buy this card to put this money on here. He done went through like 4 steps just to transfer freaking $20. Next thing you know, you bring him here, he's an ultimate scammer. You get what I'm saying? Why you think Nigerians be scamming so hard? Don't boys thinking of crazy shit back there without really having access to technology. So when they get the access to technology, bro, it's like food and cooked up a master system. Here is like, yo, man, it's easy access, man. It's like, yo, I ain't gotta think too hard, man. Yo, Siri, give me that answer, Siri. Yeah, all right. Over there, my boy gotta look through 4 journals. You feel me? Yeah, Rowdy, he gotta go to page 251 for this reference. So it's naturally, it's like they're in an environment where they naturally gotta be smarter, bro. They naturally they gotta think harder. We in an environment where we could be dumb as shit, gang. We could. We don't gotta think that hard. We don't gotta try that hard. But listen, man, it's been a good live, man. Shout out to Rowdy. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. It's mad late. It's like 4 a.m., man. You know what I'm saying? The live started later than what I wanted, but I'm glad I did it at the end of the day. You feel me? I love y'all, man. Stay smooth out there, man. Hell yeah, it's 5 a.m. Heck yeah, it's 5 a.m. Pay attention to the people that's around you, fool. Especially the ones that's doing weird stuff. You know what I mean? And once you peep that, Rowdy, much respect, much love. Just you can't have them around, man. Disregard and keep them out your aura field. You know what I mean? When I say your aura field, it's like person that's weird or hating on you can't really be too close to you. You feel me? When I say that, you don't know what's going to jump in their body. They might jump on you like a zombie. You know what I mean? Like off your aura field. You know what I mean? But you keep them at a distance, you can see them coming. You know what I mean? But if they right there, they might just be cool one moment and they just jump on you like, Rowdy, I've been waiting for this. But if you got them over there, it's like you can see that shit coming. You know what I mean? You got it right here. They be like, YS, it's my moment. and listen, a mug gonna wait. A mug will wait for that perfect opportunity, man. They will wait. It don't like how long it takes. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna have that moment. So you can't have them around you to have that moment. You know what I mean? You gotta have them 50 miles away wishing for that moment. You feel me? And they'll never get close. Because when you let people get close, that's the only time they can cut you for real. You feel me? But I love y'all though, man. Y'all all have a smooth night. You know we're gonna do this lab thing again now. Marski. You heard? I'm not gonna fall asleep this time, fool. I ain't got no chance. I'm gonna be at work, so I'm gonna crank that jump right after the gig, though, man. Love all of y'all, man. Shout out to Rowdy. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the live. Y'all be safe out there, man. You feel what I'm saying? He said, "Do you believe that time and energy is our hardest?" Let me answer that before I dip. Simon says, "I say energy is our highest form of currency." Now, you got to start thinking about energy on a power level. Everything requires energy, bro. Talking, standing, your phone, the TV, like everything is revolving around energy. So energy is your biggest currency. So energy, in my sense, converts to time. What do I mean? You take energy to go to work. You take energy to do things. Energy is time in a sense, but how do you use this energy, bro? How much energy do you have left? Is your energy being drained? Are you dispersing your energy correctly? Is there someone literally feasting off your energy that you've been allowing to feast off your energy for a while? Like, are you make sure you're re-energizing yourself? Like, everything is energy, bro. Like, so don't focus on money because when you go to work, they pay you money for your energy. When you at work, you using energy. So it's like, yo, fool, that's everything, bro. That's your biggest currency right there. If you don't have no energy, you can't get up. You ever been so sick and you don't have no energy, bro, and you out of there, you tapped out. So once you realize that, you like, damn, hold on, my energy is all I have. My energy is all I have. This is the most important thing to you, and this is what people want. Just like people will want your money, people want your energy. When people want your energy, they want your time. When people want your energy and time, they want you. So how much you decide to give up, you gotta be smart because I was somebody that used to always give away my energy, bro. Now I ain't gonna lie, I disregard a lot because guys put me under the perspective like, okay, I could power a city, but I need to decide who I disperse this energy to. I'm gonna give you an example, bro. It's like it's people at work, they just need to talk to me, bro, because talking to me cheers them up. And I know that's a good part of having that energy. You know what I mean? But it's not like I'm gonna talk to them for hours. No, because I know, like, look, I could talk to this person for like less than a minute, boost them, and that's good enough. But I don't have to sit there and talk to them for 20 hours to make them feel fully charged. But I know I have the ability with that energy to boost them for a minute, and that's good enough. You know what I mean? You have friends that they freaking talk your ears off, bro. And you got to give them advice. These are the people I'm referring to. Like, yo, bro, I'm not saying don't give them advice, but you're not a therapist, brother. Let that therapist deal with that energy. You know what I mean? They siphoning your energy with all these complaints. No, let them go see a therapist. You can give one or two advice. You feel me? But this shit right here is the number one thing that's gonna get you through everything. Keep your energy up. People don't let nobody take that energy. Don't let nobody disrupt it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like a VIP person in the sense of if you's a cool person, I'm gonna rock with you. If you weird, you're not gonna get none of my energy. I'm not gonna even address you, gang, because I know the purpose of what you want. You feel what I'm saying? He said no thing to do because he sent it. Then thank you for helping us level up for real. Now I'm saying, Rowdy, it's like, bro, I used to share all my energy. I was a dude you could call me like, hey, YS, bro, I'm like an hour, 30 minutes away. Can you please come get me? Yeah, Rowdy, I got you. You feel me? On the way, swoop you up in a car. You telling me, man, YS, you so real, man. Da 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 da, woo woo. But it's like, all right, cool. These same people, they want more and more and more and more and more, more and more. That's all you gonna get. So where do you draw the limit, bro? You gotta draw the limit, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, I got a friend. She stayed in an apartment building. She said she saw this lady, right, moving some shit by herself, dresses. So she go help her. Long story short, while she's helping her, she said she going to apartments, two dudes chilling there while this lady's moving the stuff. So when she say that, I'm like, man, so what you do? You kept helping her? She's like, nah, at that point I left. So the funny thing is, when we was in the car, the lady called her like, yo, you helped me move the other day. Can you help me today? My friend like, nah, I'm busy. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not home right now. This lady like, well, when can you be home? My friend like, probably later on. Lady's like, well, that's not gonna work. I really needed to move this stuff now. But imagine somebody you help talking to your ass like you gotta come help them move now. And I'm looking like, nah, this is what happened when you just decide to give away your energy but not knowing the limit. Like after she went in there and saw it was two dudes in there, she shouldn't have helped that lady move, gang. That lady was using her. It's no way it's a woman sitting here, it's two men here, but then she allows another woman to come and help her move. You feel what I'm saying? But these are people, like I said, you gotta know this shit, bro. Otherwise, they probably would have turned her ass into to the top mover. Shorty bringing dressers down the stairs. Hell nah, like heck nah, like I'm gonna give y'all one more story before we leave. Now my pops, he diplomatic, man. I love my pops, you heard? My man really be on diplomatic time. He be trying to have me on diplomatic time, but I like to have ignorant moments of being a messenger. That's what I feel like I am. So we was having this event at the house, bro. I think it was a barbecue, right? So we had a grill, but we wanted to have two grills. So my OG wake me up early. This one I use is I didn't stay at the crib this time. I was staying on my own. So he like son, come help me go get the grill. So keep in mind, we going to get the grill at my stepmom's best friend house, who has a husband that's active in her life. You know what I mean? So when we go there, fool, this man, he MIA. When I say MIA, he don't even prep the grill. He don't set the grill up to get picked up, nothing. So me and my OG pull up. So his wife is there. She's helping us with me and my dad doing all the work, fool. But I'm thinking in my mind, man, where this lady husband at, man? Off rip. Why he not here being a man to assist us with the grill? So me and my OG struggling. This grill heavy, fool. We damn near struggling. We put this grill in the truck finally after like 20 some minutes, bro. It's hot as shit. After we do that, fool, this lady come out the crib talking about her freaking lawnmower, brother. So my pops, like I said, he diplomatic. When I say he diplomatic, he let shit slide in the sense of like, he not really gonna address certain shit just cause he don't got the time or care. But he just gonna play it cool. But playing it cool gives off the wrong message to him of like, yo, this might happen. So, bro, after this lady watched her struggle to put the grill in the back of this truck, sweating, she comes out, she's like, calls my pop's name. She's like, something's going on with my lawnmower. I was wondering if you knew someone who can fix it. Before my dad even spoke, I'm like, shit, why don't you just get a new lawnmower? Just like that. Cut the air with a knife because, shorty, you got a husband. Why you telling my pops about your lawnmower, gang? That's not his job. The dude you with, go tell him, look, baby, we need a new lawnmower in the house because this fool wasn't even here to help us put the grill up. You know what I'm saying? You not getting extra nothing. We just came and did all the work. You got your man, talk to him, get your lawnmower fixed or get it done. That ain't my OG job. So when we get in the car, he like, man, you just be saying things that need to be said. I'm like, yeah, sometimes it needs to be said because, bro, this lady just watched us struggle to put this girl in the truck for an event that her and her husband are coming to. Where's the husband? He didn't help us out with nothing. She got a man. We don't got to help her do anything with the lawnmower. That's his job. You know what I mean? So imagine someone seeing you come take a load off their back, but they come with other stuff like, yo, they could take care of this lawnmower for me. Then she wanted us to load up the lawnmower, put it in the truck, like, get your goofy ass on. Where your man's at? That's why you got a hubby. I'm sorry. But I tell y'all that because some people like that, they want everything. They want everything. He said, that thing, man's come home and pop my pops. Nah, fat. They want everything, bruh. She looking like, oh my God, I just seen their energy. I need their energy for the lawnmower. I'm looking like, yo, bro, it's curtains. We out of here. Simon, you want no money, but like that's what I'm saying, bro. I had this shit happen when I helped this guy at the store. I'm walking in, my man like, yo, can you buy me something to drink? I say for sure. Bro, my man go get 3 Gatorades. Fool get 3 Gatorades. He get something to eat. Hey, get some candy. But it all started with me buying him a drink. And then after that, this man had the audacity to be like, yo, bro, you think you could give me like $5 extra, bro? And I was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you got enough, gang. He's like, yeah, you right. You right. But can you imagine? Like, that's me asking you to buy me some water or something. We get in there, then I grab 3 Gatorades, I make some nachos, I get some candy, but I come to the register, you like, damn. But you not trying to embarrass me because you trying to help me out. Then after you pay for this shit, then I ask you, I'm like, yo, gang, you think I get $5 extra? And I'm like, yo, bro, you done had enough. But it's so mean to say that to a motherfucker. It sounds so rough. But it's like, dang, you gotta say this to this person, bro. Because this person doesn't have regards for others, bro. It's all about them. And this shit happened before. Like, this man literally asked me to give him $5. I did like, yo, bro, you done had enough. But it's like, I gotta go from, for sure, bro, I got you to, man, your ass had enough. Those are not the two same people. But that's why you gotta know how much energy you want to disperse. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, people want everything. He said, it's the universal truth that hurts. Exactly. But a mug like that, they get mad at you. Especially if they're your friend. Imagine a friend you always loaning $20 to. Go tell them no one day. Oh, bro, anybody's on the live, you want to see how much somebody really rock with you. The person you always been looking out for, doing favors for, tell them no. Tell them no and tell me how they react, man. Once you tell them no, you ain't gotta be rude. Just be like, nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, I can't really help you out with that right now. Bro, they're gonna flip the script. If they cool, they be like, oh, it's all good, Rowdy. You always look out for me, bro. Don't worry about them. Or flip the script on them or ask them for a favor. But you tell a mug no one time, it show you their true intent. Cause they can't get what they want. They be like, man, yo, Chad, cake ass, man, you fake, bro. You would never real. Like, that's how it always go. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, know how much energy you want to disperse, man. Know how much of your energy you ready to pull out. And you ain't gotta provide overly too much help, man. Otherwise, they gonna want everything you got. Just slightly. You know what I mean? It's cool to help people, but slightly, man. Don't be always available. You know what I mean? You got a life to live, man. You're not always available. Even if you're available, you're not available. I'm unavailable. No, they didn't see me. I'm unavailable. I think, give me my life. I don't got no bullshit. You see, man, IG. I'm sentiment in my IG. I think that's like a Davido song with Chris Brown or some shit like. Chris Brown like, I'm unavailable. No, they didn't see me. But nah, man, real spill. He said, oh my, someone says, what? Get you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this channel already. I definitely stretched it a couple extra 20 minutes. But nah, lay out though, man. Like that. You feel me? We at it again tomorrow, man. But I love y'all. Y'all get some sleep though, man. It's almost 5 a.m. I'm finna roll up, then lay down, you know what I mean? Even though I just got up, I gotta lay down back, you know what I mean? But it's all love, man. And y'all already know I'm out of here.